Sugar is everywhere. It's in almost every aisle of the grocery store, from the obvious candy section to the more hidden places you might not expect. We find it in cakes, candies, and cookies. These are the treats we often crave and enjoy during celebrations and special occasions, but it's also hiding in less obvious places. Many everyday items contain sugar that we might not even think about. Yogurt, granola bars, and even tomato sauce often have added sugar. These are foods we might consider healthy, but they can be loaded with hidden sugars. It's important to understand how sugar affects our brains because we eat so much of it. Sugar can trigger the release of dopamine, making us feel good temporarily. Many foods have lots of added sugar. This added sugar can contribute to various health issues if consumed in large amounts. This sugar isn't naturally part of the food. Natural sugars are found in fruits and vegetables, while added sugars are put in during processing. Food companies add it to make food taste better. This makes the food more appealing and can increase sales. But too much added sugar is not healthy for our bodies or our brains. It can lead to weight gain, diabetes, and other health problems. We need to be careful about how much sugar we eat. Choosing healthier alternatives can help us maintain better health. Reading food labels can help us make healthier choices. By being aware of what we consume, we can reduce our sugar intake. Look for words like glucose, fructose, and sucrose. These are all types of sugar. Being informed helps us make better decisions for our health. What happens when we eat something sweet? First, the sugar touches our tongues. Our tongues have special taste buds that can detect sweetness. These taste buds send signals to our brains. The signals travel quickly, like a race car speeding along a track. The signals tell our brains, this is sweet, this is tasty. Our brains are designed to enjoy sweet things. This is because in the past, finding sweet foods meant finding energy. But today, we have plenty of food choices. We don't need to rely on sugary foods for energy. Our brains have a special reward system that plays a crucial role in our daily lives. This system makes us feel good when we do things that are important for survival, like eating. It's a way for our bodies to encourage behaviors that keep us alive and healthy. When we eat sugary foods, the reward system is activated. These foods are particularly effective at triggering this system because they provide a quick source of energy. A chemical called dopamine is released in our brains. Dopamine is often referred to as the feel-good neurotransmitter. Dopamine is like a messenger that tells our brains, "That felt good, let's do it again." It reinforces behaviors by making us feel pleasure. This is why we often want more sugary foods after having some. The more we indulge, the more our brain craves that pleasurable feeling. However, our brains can get used to things. This process is known as tolerance. The first time we taste a new candy, it's exciting. Our senses are heightened and the experience is novel. Our brains release a lot of dopamine, making us feel a rush of pleasure and satisfaction. But if we eat the same candy every day, it becomes less exciting. The novelty wears off and the experience becomes routine. Our brains release less dopamine and the once thrilling experience becomes mundane. This is why variety can be important in maintaining that sense of pleasure. Eating too much sugar can be a problem. It's not just about the extra calories, it's about how it affects our brain and body. Imagine your brain's reward system like a button. When you eat something sweet, it's like pressing that button. Eating a little sugar pushes the button gently. It feels good and gives you a small boost of happiness. But eating a lot of sugar slams the button over and over. This can overwhelm your brain's reward system. This can make us crave more and more sugar, creating a cycle that's hard to break. We might start eating sugary foods even when we're not hungry, just to get that same feeling of pleasure. This can lead to health problems like weight gain, tooth decay, and even more serious issues like diabetes. It's better to eat sugar in moderation. Enjoying a small treat now and then is perfectly fine. This means having a little bit of sugar now and then, but not too much. Balance is key. We can enjoy sweet treats as part of a balanced diet that includes plenty of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. This way we get the nutrients we need. Remember, our brains are powerful. They can help us make better choices if we understand how they work. By understanding how sugar affects our brains, we can make healthier choices and feel our best. So let's be mindful of our sugar intake and strive for a balanced diet.